There's nothing anyone's going through on this earth that you sit back and say, I'm the first person in the history of the world to ever go through this.
There's a couple barriers that can happen for caregivers and not wanting to talk about, like dementia, for instance. Like, say your spouse is starting to have like signs of dementia.
Right.
A lot of people will say, like, I don't want to betray them.
Right.
I don't want to lose all my friends.
Right.
So there's really no one I can talk to, or I don't want to worry my kids or things like that.
Yeah.
And that's why I think we need to change like the stigma around all of it, because so many people are in that same situation thinking they're all alone, just like you were saying. And I see like a lot of men, especially, that don't feel like they can share their emotions or their needs because they don't want to be seen as weak. They want to show that they're the one who can like be strong enough to take care of the family, or and maybe they just haven't been socialized in the same way as like ladies do, where they get all together and talk about everything.
Right.
You know, they're more like going to talk about like football or something like that. So it's just kind of changing and having like role models like you, probably, to be like, here's a successful guy who is able to ask for help when he needs it. And I try to think about that with my 16-year-old son. You know, it's like, it's okay to come and talk to us if you're having you know, something that you're worried about. And we're not going to think you're weak. It's actually more courageous to say that you're feeling upset. You know, because you need to be able to express that in words. Otherwise, it's going to come out in another way. Violence, whatever. So, yeah.
Yes.
Everybody needs support, but I think men maybe need a little bit more support with that right now too.
You know, I'm surrounded by women now, and I will admit that men, we have to, and this is part of the work, right? Is to get men to understand that you're not weak by talking about these things. In fact, discussing them will make you stronger.